What's up, guys? Welcome to Week 11 action here in the OMFL. Thanks for tuning in to our little broadcast here. Little Saints versus 49ers action, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, here we go. Old Meathead and I have a little history.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome
Be in
to
Arizona
Madden
last
18
year,
on EA
and so
Sports.
he and I had lots of back and forth
The
games.
Saints continue to move through the season and want to
It's gonna be
find
a
a
tough
way
one.
to secure
I'm not
win
playing
number
well at
3
all.
of the year.
I'm playing
It's the 49ers
some of the
going
worst
up
football I've
against
ever
the
played.
Saints.
Thank you very much, Larry.
My team
As
isn't good.
usual, the
Let's
streets
see.
in the nearby French Quarter are alive.
Try to keep it from getting too bad.
Downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up.
I love it when it misses at the top.
San Francisco 49ers. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the New Orleans Saints. First down throw for Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good way to open up this
Offense in a
drive.
good spot here. 2nd and 2. First carry for Carlos Hyde.
Nothing like your 90-plus overall middle linebacker hitting a lineman and falling over like he had a heart attack.
A little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. The first carry for the Utah.
Hey, Jordan Monday.
Joe Williams
Good
looking
play.
for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
A lot of field left open in the middle.
2nd down, Cousins. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be brought down
Oh,
at
you
the
kidding me?
48-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Cousins. Right, and that's complete.
Come on, man.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
What's the point if my guy can't cover a fly route? I mean, come on.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And back to the ground, high. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now it's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams.
Good tackle,
Push his
Jordan.
way down to about the 14. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You guy's a monster.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Alrighty.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Who got hurt this time, man? Injuries have been terrible for my team this year. Oh, it's Thomas. That's awesome.
He'll look to throw. Finding some room at midfield. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll run the option right here on first down.
Well, that didn't work.
He probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long.
Defense is so tough.
Let's go. 3-19. He'll drop to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be third down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. To the ground, it's Kamara. Down to the 25.
I want
Just
to cut it up a little
there,
sooner.
and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Why can't I just hit the
2
hole,
yards on
man?
the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said,
figure
hello,
this game out
my
to
name
save
is
my
Mike.
life.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. And it's going to be taken down here. A sack back in the
How do you
32.
not block the defensive end? I mean, that's just a simple man defense.
And it'll be 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move
Story
the
of my
football,
life this
but the
season.
defense stiffened once they're back
Long
to the end
plays,
zone,
field goals,
and they
give
were
up
able to hold them
touchdowns.
to just 3.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's going to be nearly impossible to give up 9 yards every single time he touches the ball.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Gonna make
a
it
really
tough.
nice run.
see if they stay on the ground for second down. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Just manhandling my defensive line.
Hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Williams loses the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Niners on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 16. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a third-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That was nothing. Nothing.
Second down, Kamara. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a gain of a yard there, and now
So
it'll be
frustrating.
third down.
Like, I have a good offensive line and just never get any holes. Feel like I gotta relearn this game again.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Now
Ooh, is that a
contact
first?
up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Man, it's frustrating.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So 2nd and 10 here. A give to Williams, running right.
He's got some running past the play.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They give him 14 yards.
Sometimes I feel like I've never picked up a controller. I mean, I should have been there for that play.
Cousins on first down. And a reception made by Alshon
Man, it's
Jeffrey.
frustrating. I got one-on-one coverage. I tell him to shade to the outside, and he gives up an out route. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. For an 85 zone, 85 man, 90 speed. It just shouldn't be a thing, man.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he hits the former Saint, Jimmy Graham. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to the ground. This time it's high. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4. Able to
second time he's been hurt, man.
Sets up 1st and goal now.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. First man through, it's the fullback use check. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. To play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Cousins now on 2nd down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
I got so lucky.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20.
I'll take it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You're talking about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra low.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Cousins. Jeffrey breaking the tackle.
What's he doing?
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That's frustrating.
First down. Here's Cousins. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. That throw good for 4. It's second down. On second down, Williams. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. The quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Fresh set of downs here. Now Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Good blocking on that play. Of course, my safety can't lay ahead. What do I want to do?
Off the play fake, Cousins. And that'll be
Come
incomplete.
on, man.
We do have a
Getting
penalty
ridiculous.
flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And across the chalk.
Are you
into the
kidding
end
me?
zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
After nearly
What?
30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even
Only
before
in
we start
Madden.
the second half.
They
Only
are
in
the
Madden is
second
that
quarter
such a
down
thing.
in Miami, and it's the Cowboys that have moved out to an early advantage. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He slid on his knees all the way into the end zone, 5 yards away.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages.
He read me. I forced it.
He had a little bit of the
That's what I get.
bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers
That's
on
what I
top.
get. It was
As we
pretty
send
terrible
you on over
throw.
to Orlando, where we'll check in with
Bad
Larry
decision.
Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in.
Sometimes I think it's illegal to hold a block.
Recipe works. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Unbelievable, man.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense.
What a long
as they face
season.
a second and 11. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw, and he's got his man on the out route. They get 14 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's brought down.
Not a good decision.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now McKinnon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
I can't figure
9
this
yards
game
still
out.
remaining here to pick up the first on second down. Back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Losing
handed it
yardage
off.
here back at the 21-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. A give. This is Kamara. And a good hit there and knocked down hard at the 23. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
2-yard loss.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. They'll look to throw here. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field. And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it. Elsewhere, a third-quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Cousins now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Cousins. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 41-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On the toss, here's Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Second down following the run. Handoff comes to Hyde. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Around the NFL third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Niners on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And Jeffrey's got it. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. His throw incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On second down, Hyde. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Back now here live in the cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Airing it deep for Garcon. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Elsewhere, a third quarter score from NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Texans who have scored to grab the lead there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
This is a big drive right here.
All right, so this one's now back within a field goal. And if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
And this game's had more twists and turns than a good mystery novel. And I have a feeling we've got a few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom, line it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm so confused. How's that guy going blocked? It shouldn't happen.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. The play clock's running down. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Now let's go.
He'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Now, check. Patriot.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Trey Burton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
Lucky.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Play fake. Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marshall.
That was a good play.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The Saints coming out now. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. A 10th carry for Kamara, and he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I don't even know what to do. I mean, the dude's getting hit in the backfield every play. This is every game, it seems, that
under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The Saints on third down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
That's unbelievable, man.
First rounder Jimmy Ward. The 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
12, 15 yards away from where the ball was supposed to be
like they were
going.
ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And the lead is down to 2. It's in the fourth quarter down in Miami. And the Cowboys have taken the lead there late. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
Here we go now. 3-19.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Somebody explain to me how that's even possible. He followed the guy all the way to the other end of the field and was able to turn around and make the play.
Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They'll give to Hyde. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. They run it again with Hyde. Hyde a first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. From the 2-yard line now, it's first and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Carlos Hyde, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. And Thomas has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
That animation
Give him
to
a
me.
couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Back to throw. Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Hurry up, here we go. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Detroit, Detroit. Set, 3-19.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the game that time. 2nd and goal.
All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. Around the NFL 4th quarter right now in Atlanta. And the Falcons have wound up winning that football game. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year. Lutz now to kick this one away. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Here's Cousins. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. 2nd down now after the incompletion. Now Cousins. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line.
I just let 69 speed Garcon run past me.
Sticks.
That's amazing.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Cousins. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. The first throw in overtime now for Cousins. It's caught outright by Graham. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Another half a
pass
second.
Completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
3rd and 8 situation, a tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Pistol. Here's Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Throwing, Cousins. Flushed out right. And some room to work. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Second down, Cousins. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver.
Cousins sure hasn't helped at all.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
3rd and long for Cousins. Going up top. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up
I got lucky there.
Well, their defense did
Usually
its
that
job.
guy
Now they're
makes
going to get
those
the football
plays.
with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking it about the 16. Terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Their defense did its job. Got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Here we go now. 56, watch, boys, 56. Check, 56.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
Come on,
and he's going
man.
to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Two-minute warning?
The Saints
Yeah.
on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line now.
Back to throw.
Too late.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Cousins. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Now high, trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Good game, Meathead.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Here's high. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage game there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. It's an 8th loss of the year, and that one cements the fact that they're not going to reach their goal of finishing over 500.
And that's too bad because they really pressed for it. You know, they gave it a heck of a run. But now they've got to find out who's going to play hard down the stretch and still try and win ball games.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.